Este debería aparecer en el currículum de
Yes, in English.
Um, we are not doing the call work, right?
The what?
The work that you send that is with the university in Mexico, right?
No, actually, the students in this class don't have to do that assignment because that one is for the students taking the class at 3:20 on Tuesdays. So for you guys, it's not that the workshop is not going to be applied for this class.
So we are gonna do another different work, or what are we gonna do?
No, we're going to keep doing the same workshops that we do on normal class,
Okay.
just like the one I'm going to explain today.
So I was doing a job with my class and with my group that was about the part of emotional management.
Mhm.
We will produce on the last class in this week.
Yes.
So I don't have to present that, or
No, that one you have to present. To present, yes. The one you guys are not going to present is the one that the other students are going to do with the students from Mexico. Okay, hey guys, so welcome again to Marketing and Commerce Management 2. The topic we will be studying this afternoon, the name is Change Theory. Okay, like this, Change Theory. Can you read that? No?
No.
I'm going to change the markers. These markers are dying. And also the crystal board doesn't help. Not that good. Change theory. Change theory. And this topic talks about how a manager, girls, a manager can be the driver of a change within an organization. Okay, so let's write that. Is this study on how manager manager can be the driver of a change within an organization. Okay, come in. That means usually the manager is the person that can achieve changes, okay, big changes within an organization. Okay, that is why the topic for today is called the change theory. Okay, but being concentrated in talking about how the managers do that. Okay, the first matrix we're going to be studying today is called the information versus action theory. Matrix. Okay, information versus action. Information versus action. Okay, and like we do almost every class, we're going to draw a Cartesian plans like this. Axis, y-axis first, and then x-axis. Okay, guys. Okay, and we're also going to divide those axes as we do almost every time in half. Okay, like this. Divide the x-axis in half like this, and then the y-axis in half like this. Okay? And the variable we're going to be measuring in the y-axis is going to be called action. Okay, action. Okay, and the variable we're going to be measuring is the x or horizontal axis. It's going to be called information. Okay, the two values that the information variable takes are not enough and enough. Okay, so in the beginning, until this middle part, the variable is going to take the value not enough. Okay, so here it's not enough. Not enough information. First, from the middle part till the end, take the value enough. Okay, so not enough information and enough information. The variable action to take two values as well. The first value, the bottom part, is going to be the value not willing to act here. Not willing to act. Noticing or there. Okay. They have a microphone and also screaming with the microphone. Like that, okay? Not willing to act, and the other value, the top of the matrix, is going to be willing to act. Okay, willing to act. Okay, so first let's write inside each quadrant what is going on there, and after that we write the name of the quadrant. Okay. For these two, on top is going to be willing to act. Willing to act, willing to act. Let's write that. Willing to act. Or will to act. Okay. Then here again, will to act. Okay. And in the bottom, these two quadrants are going to be not will to act. Or no, no, not. No, just no, no will to act. No will to act. Okay. And now talking about information for these two quadrants on the left side of the matrix is going to be not enough information. Okay, not enough info. And here again, not enough info. Okay, and in the right side of the matrix, the two quadrants are going to be enough information. Okay, here and here, enough information. Okay, so given those two variables, we have four different situations. All right, the first situation here, the person or the manager, that person got the will to act, want to perform things, okay, to act, to do something, okay? But that person lacks the information. That person wants to act without having information, you know? That is called a dangerous action, okay? Dangerous action. Dangerous. Okay, that is wrong. A manager that follows that path is acting wrong. Okay, when you don't have the information, you may not act. Okay, so it's a dangerous action. You will not have any success by doing that. Okay, so that one is not recommended to do that. Okay, these two here is a different story. Okay, because in this one here, the person is got the good to act, but also they have the information. Okay, so the name of this quadrant is going to be will act. Okay, will act. And that is correct. That manager is acting correctly because they have the information. Okay, they can act. So it's a good action. Okay. In this case, down here, the person doesn't have the will to act, but also doesn't have the information. So the name of the color is going to be will not act. Okay. Will not act. And this one is also correct because the person without information may not act. Okay, so this one's also correct. Okay. So as you can see, I'm using the same colors of a traffic light. Okay, so this one, red, don't do it. Okay, it's dangerous. It's wrong. Cannot do it. Okay, so for these two, but for these two is a correct action to perform. Okay, with the information you can act, and here without information you will not act. Okay, but this column here is in the middle of the two things. It's not good or not right. Okay, the name of the column is may not act. Okay, may not. Okay, and if we talk about the colors of the traffic lights, so it's going to be the yellow or the orange, because it's in the middle of the two different situations. Right here, the person got enough information, okay, but will not act. Okay, maybe this manager wants to get what? Or maybe more information. He's waiting to get more information to negotiate with someone. Okay, so this person may not act because they have information, but they're waiting to get more information. Okay, so those are the four situations. Dangerous action, don't do it. Okay, will act, go ahead and do it. Will not act, go ahead and do it. And here you can stop the action until you get more information. Okay, those are the four situations for these matrix. Okay, the second matrix we're going to be studying this afternoon, the name is the matrix of risk versus return. Let me raise this side of the board. Okay. Second matrix is called risk versus return theory. Okay, like this. And the graphic arrangement I'm going to be drawing the same y-axis and x-axis. like in almost every matrix we draw in this class. Y-axis and then X-axis. Okay. In this case, we're not going to be dividing the axis in half. Actually, this time we're going to be dividing both axes into 4 different parts, 4 equal parts. Or like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the x-axis, and also 4 for the y-axis, like this. Okay, and the variable we're going to be measuring in the y-axis is going to be called risk. And the variable we're going to be measuring in the x-axis is going to be return. Okay. Okay. Someone can adventure to explain what's the meaning of risk in English or in Spanish? What's a risk?
Riesgo.
It's a risk. Yes. Okay. So when a person or a company is risking something, is in danger to lose something. Okay. But also can get a return. Okay. So the comparison is going to be between those 2 variables. When you risk something, you can lose it, but also you can get a bigger return. Okay. So that's the comparison we're going to be studying in this matrix. Okay. So risk and return. Okay. Those 2 variables are directly proportional. You know what is that? When one grows, the other grows as well. Okay. So those 2 are directly proportional. Okay. And we're going to be drawing in this matrix is like a fourth of a circle like this. Yes. For every lines, we're going to unite those with the fourth of a circle like this. And like this. Okay. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections of a circle inside this matrix. Okay. And the values that both variables say are low, that is low, and medium low, then medium high, and then high. Okay, and for the y-axis is the same. Then we're going to be writing the values here low, medium low, medium high, and high. Okay, that shows us that the most we risk, we get a bigger return. Okay, the most we risk, we get a better return. Okay, so we have 4 different scenarios here. The first scenario is going to be called scenario number 1 here. Then number 2, then number 3, and then number 4. Okay. Scenario number 1, when we risk a little or we assume a low risk, we get also a low return. That one is called automation. Automation. Somebody knows what is automation?
What?
Automation.
Automation, the monthly, like, when something doesn't quite so, the process is, it's made by the own machine and.
That is correct.
Crossing the human part.
That is correct. It's as easy as that. It's replacing people with machines. Okay, automation. It's a low risk, but also you get a low return. Okay. For example, years ago, when you went to a mall, shopping mall, like on the center, for example, when you park your car and you get the ticket, at the end, when you were leaving the shopping mall, there was a person receiving those tickets, okay? And you gave the ticket to the person, and they opened that I don't know the name of that thing, that stick that goes like this, and you get out of the shopping mall. Nowadays, those are machines. You put the ticket into that machine, and the machine put the sticks up, and you can get out of the shopping mall with the card. That is automation. Okay. The second scenario, okay, number 2, is going to be called rationalization. Rationalization. Okay, and that one is about reducing the use of resources within the company. Okay, if you're using, I don't know, resources, the use of resources. For example, if you produce, I don't know, cars, okay, and you are using, I don't know, 500 liters of fuel, okay, try to reduce that to 300, okay? Is the will to reduce the use of resources within the company, okay? The name is personalization, and that one presents a bigger risk, but it still is mid-low, okay? But the return you get is also mid-low return, okay? That is the personalization. Let's write the definition. It's better. Here is talking about replacing people with machines. With machines. Okay, this one is going to be talking about reduce the use of resources. Use the use of resources. Okay, the third one is called re-engineering. Okay, the third scenario is going to be called re-engineering. Have you guys heard of this one? Re-engineering? Re-engineering? Okay, in that one, the company is going to be redesigning processes. Okay, the re-engineering is the process in which the company redesign processes. Okay, is the redesign of processes. Okay, the redesign, changing the way we do something within the company. Okay, production, distribution, sales, whatever. To redesign a process within the company. Okay, one or many processes, but redesign to change the way something is done in the company. Okay, redesign a process or many different processes. Okay, but one at a time. Okay, you can perform reengineering just one at a time by a process. Okay, so first one process, then another, and on and on. Okay, the fourth scenario and the most risky, as you can see it, this one, fourth scenario, is very risky, but also you get the higher return in this one, the fourth one, last one, is called the paradigm shift. Like this. Paradigm shift. A paradigm shift is to change radically something that is done in the company. For example, talking again about a company that produces cars. When a company that produces cars changes the production to cars that are fully electrical, okay? It's a paradigm, okay? They're going to use now different engines, different parts, everything, okay? Or maybe in a restaurant, the manager, he wants to change the way they use the plates, okay? And they're going to start using like paper plates, okay? Or maybe paper straws, okay? Not plastic, okay? The change of doing the whole core business of the company is the shift of paradigm, okay? So let's write this radical change. The radical change. Change on how things are done within the company. On how things are done. Are done. Okay. Radical change on how things are done. Okay. Change of or shift of paradigm. Okay. Those are the four different outcomes when we compare the variables risk and return. Understood? Yes. Questions? Is it right? Okay, so copy that because I'm going to erase or take the picture. Take the picture because I'm going to erase it, but also the class is being recorded. Okay, you can check it from the Teams group. Okay, it's going to be the recording. Okay, so you can watch it again if you want. Ready? Can I erase?
Yes.
Okay. The third concept we're going to be addressing this afternoon within the big concept of theory of change is the 7 challenges of change. Change is never easy within a company. It's really complicated to get a lot of people to change. Okay, so we're going to face 7 big challenges for change. What? What is it? Are you guys eating that? That looks delicious. Can I get some? Yeah. Just kidding. Okay. Like I said, the third topic is going to be called 7 challenges of change. 7 challenges of change. The challenges of change. Okay, so these 7 are the biggest challenges that a manager faces when trying to change something in the company. Okay, the first one is going to be called activating Awareness. Try not to listen to that music, but listen to me. Focus on me. Okay, the first challenge is going to be called activating the awareness. Okay, first one is going to be called activating the awareness. Activating the awareness. Okay, and this is no other than letting know everyone within the company that something's going to change. To make aware everybody within the company that something is about to change. Okay, awareness. Make them know. Okay, all people within the company. Let's try the definition. Let make sure. It's more like make sure. Make sure everyone knows something is going to change. Something is going to change. You guys can read that? Make sure everyone knows something is going to change. Yes? Okay.
And awareness,
Awareness.
how could be defined
Like be aware. Can I define that? That actually know that something's going on. Okay, be aware of. Okay, to know, to be alert, to be knowing what is happening.
like tell people that the thing can happen.
Yes, precisely. That is correct. Okay. The second challenge is going to be engaging change. Use another marker. Okay, guys, the second challenge is to engage leaders. The leaders like medium bosses or empowered bosses, engage those bosses into change, into the change. To the change. Okay, and that means compromising them. Okay, compromise empowered bosses with the change. Use no marker. Compromise empowered bosses with the change. With the change. Okay, because after that, those empowered bosses, stable, they're going to help you to get the rest of the employees to get on board with the change. Okay, so you first need to engage those bosses to help you get the rest of the personnel to change as well. Okay, the third challenge you're going to be studying this afternoon is creating and sharing possibilities. creating and sharing capabilities. Creating and sharing. Possibilities. Okay, so the third challenge is called creating and sharing possibilities. That means in that challenge, we're going to show to the employees the possibilities of change the company has. Okay, so creating and sharing with people, with employees, the changes we can actually perform within the company. That is showing to them, showing to employees the changes showing the employees the actual changes that can be performed within the company. The actual changes that can be performed within the company. Within the company. Okay, the fourth challenge you're going to face is going to be called a step into a short view. Step into a shared view. Okay, this word here, step, is using like getting on board something. Step into step. To be all together in a place where the management and the employees can see the same view, can understand and follow the same goal. Okay, so step into a shared view. That means to get on board, okay, to be all management and the employees in the same place to understand the same view, a shared view. The meaning of that is get the management and the employees to follow the same goal. Okay. To get the management and also the employees and the employees to follow the same goal. Okay. The same goal. Okay. Okay, now let me erase this side. Okay. Okay, the fifth challenge, we call that empowering, just empowering. Okay. The fifth step meant to be both empowering. You guys read that? Empowering. Empowering. And that means, you know, the mean, right? Empowering, but it could be the power of decision. Okay. That's right. To be power of decision. To be strong. So give power of decision to others within the company. To others, to other employees. It's like that. To other employees. Within the company. Okay. The sixth challenge is going to be called integrating. Okay, just integrating. Integrating. Okay. And that means in this challenge, we need to get together all the areas of the company. Okay. To get together all the areas within the company to work. Let's write that. To get together. All the areas of the company. Company. You get all the areas within the company to work together and help one another. Okay. To get change, obviously. Okay. And the last one, the last challenge is to sustain long term. Okay, to sustain long term. Seventh is called sustain long term. Long term. All right. And the meaning of sustain long term is to get the change to last. Okay. Get the change to last in the company. Get the change to last for a long period of time within the company. Get the change to last in the company. Okay. Okay. Let me say another way. To obtain a sustainable change. To obtain a sustainable change. Okay. Okay, understood? Okay, okay, guys, so, yes. No, that's a H. This is a H. Yeah, the change. Like this. Get the change to last in the company or to obtain a sustainable change. Okay, so, okay, guys, these matrices are the ones that we're going to study for the year of change. Okay, so that is the theoretical part of the class. So yes, take the picture of what you're doing if you want to well. And like I said, the class is also being recorded. Do you want to check it from the Teams group, right? Okay, let me finish the recording first, and then we talk about some more information about the class.